What up, everybody? This is Dario Hunt from Living Life Fearless, and I'm back with Volume 3 of Musicphiles. My partner, co-collaborator, Mr. Doris Walker. Say what up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Music Files. Me and Dario about to chop it up and give y'all what's new on the music scene.
There's a lot new, man. There's a lot new. This onslaught of music just continues.
This is just drops on drops every day. There's something new coming out.
I mean, pretty much at this point, it's the normal. I say the normal routine or normal schedule of drops is pretty much ancient history.
Yeah, it's crazy how much music is coming out. Right?
Yeah, it's before it was every Tuesday. You could expect something new. Now it could be any day of the week, any hour, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it could be like 5 in the morning where you're at. Something new comes out. It's like what?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I'm not complaining. I love music, so I love all the new shit that's been coming out.
Yeah, for real. I can't complain.
So let's talk about some of the stuff we haven't been able to talk about since we haven't done a show in a while. What'd you think about, one of the biggest, most anticipated albums to come out this year, Frank Ocean, Blonde?
Oof. Yo. So Frank Ocean, ladies and gentlemen, came back with an album called Blonde. Let me just tell you right now, the album's pretty fresh. I'm not gonna lie. I was concerned, but it's not trash.
It's not trash.
It's not amazing. There's some amazing moments, though. There's some moments on the album where you're just like, oh, that was amazing. But I can't say the whole project was like amazing. There were some forgettable moments for sure, too. For me, at least. But not as bad as like all the new rap that comes out. But like, it was still, there's some moments that I was like, okay. Just relax.
Yeah, I did a whole reaction to it over on Living Life Fearless. If you guys have not read that, you should go check it out. For me, it was let's just go. I'll just say my conclusion I came to was after 4 long years, Blonde is an interesting dive as an art project, but as a music album, the abstractness and sparsity of action music go too far at times.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So for me, the whole thing was okay. It's been 4 years. Everybody's been waiting, and he finally drops it, and he went in almost the opposite direction of what Channel Orange was, which I
Yeah.
fault nothing. He's an artist. He's free to do whatever he wants. But whereas Channel Orange was pretty, expansive and there's a lot of sounds and it was full, it was a full album. This was very minimalist and it had
Yeah.
a lot of like dead moments throughout the songs, which kind of threw me off a little bit. And like you said, it has some amazing moments. Like for me, I love Pink and White. I love Nights a lot actually.
Nice. Fresh.
And a lot of songs that grew on me over time, but at the same time, it was still just too artistic for me. So at points, when I feel
Yeah.
like he should just let the music speak for itself, like it was just too artistic.
It was very artistic. It was like because I'm an art student, so like when I was watching it and like listening to the album, I was surprised because it was sounding like sound art at times, which for a music listener isn't what they're looking for. Like they don't want to listen in like be in the mood of like open space sort of contemplation that's very melancholy and like that's not what they came to the music. They didn't know that Frank was gonna give them that. So like when they hit that point, they're just like, wait, what?
It was
I didn't
definitely,
want you to put me there.
yeah,
Like, tell me about it, but don't take me there.
it was definitely an album that I have to be in the mood to listen to. Like, it's not something I throw on as much as I threw on Channel Orange.
Channel Orange was just like hits. It was like, I mean, not just hits, but it was emotional, but it still had enough like.
Music, it had something on its bones. Like I have to be in a mood to listen to Blonde. Throughout. Like I had to feel like listening to it.
Yeah. Didn't he throw Andre on there?
He did. He gave him my own track, solo
Yo,
reprise.
honestly though, that solo reprise is flames.
It is.
Like,
It's one of the
it's like
best tracks on the whole thing.
it is the best track on the. No, I'm just kidding. No hate, but like low key, Andre Three Stacks, and I think that's an old verse anyway. I think that Stacks did that like a year or two ago, like probably before Frank Ocean. But yeah,
Yeah, Frank probably been working on this one for a while. He's free now. He's a free agent now. He just fulfilled his little obligation to Def Jam, who apparently was having problems with when he dropped Endless,
yeah,
the visual album, which was garbage.
yeah. What? Like,
But
I was mad that I wasted my. I thought I wasted my time. I was waiting for something,
yeah,
and
nothing happened.
waiting, nothing happened. I was just
He
like,
was
oh, so there's just more of you, and that's all I'm watching is work. Like,
the actual music that was played throughout though was actually fucking good. It was just like, why couldn't you just release this just music instead
why
of
did I have to look at this?
trolling all of your fans and your record label at the same fucking time? But
For real though, I can't believe you did that.
yeah,
Man. Like Frank, I was like, what?
I was a little pissed off about that one, but it is what it is.
I was
But
like, at least Kanye with some like ballerinas in the
yeah,
middle or something like.
but I mean, he's a
That's
free agent now. He's done, and so for me, Blonde was a mixed bag overall. Good, but
yeah.
more as an art project than actual album for me. And speaking of free agents, Drake, they're saying after he drops his, he just announced his new mixtape album, whatever it's called, More Life,
Yeah, I heard about
and I think that's supposed to fulfill his, album obligations to Cash Money.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so I think that's kind of why he's putting out so much music recently.
Ah, see,
Because I was kind of
those who
wondering,
are
like, why are
wondering
you still
what's he dropping
dropping so
these
much?
albums for when he's like they're albums, but they're not really. But it's an album. Like,
So,
he's trying to get that contract. He's trying to get some.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Obviously, he'll probably never confirm that, but there's a good, evidence saying it is. And he dropped 4 new songs along with his announcement.
Yeah, he just dropped. So Drake's turning 30, and
Big
it's
3-0.
all coming around. The big 3-0. And he's like, okay, the contract is almost up. As soon as I drop another project, he's like, all these people wanting more music. Drake said after he drops his last album that he was gonna drop more music all year, all summer, which he did.
He's
Awesome.
been dropping a lot of music, yeah.
And what's ironic about the 4 songs that he just dropped were that he was commenting on some stuff that people just said in the past like 2 or 3 weeks.
He's been feeling himself. We said this last podcast. He's been feeling himself. He's
Drake
feeling.
versus everybody. We were like,
He's responding to everything and everybody at this point, and
it
he's
was
really
Joe
feeling
Budden
himself.
and like who else? Like I don't even know. Like
There was Meek, there was Joe. I mean, Ebro, Funk, Flex. Like
oh yeah, Funk
it's
Flex.
just adding up, man.
Now it's Pusha T. And,
Well, first of all, what do you think about the
Kid
4 track?
Cudi.
What do you think about the first of all? What do you think about the 4 tracks?
Okay. So he drops 4 tracks. They None of them are
One's a
great
remix.
songs. None of them are great songs. One's a remix. None of them are great. Some of them are like okay. Like honestly, I think 21 Savage. That was the first time I ever thought he was okay.
I still don't like him, but
I
whatever.
came there for Drake. I came in here with Drake's verse. I was like, oh, 21 Savage, okay. But I was literally describing what he sounded like to somebody the other day, and I was like, he's not quite a mumble rapper, but he's like a talk rapper. He just talks. He doesn't really rap it.
He's not a
And I
rapper.
was and I was
He's a
listening to it, and I
personality.
was like, why is he just talking?
Because he's a personality, not an actual rapper.
For real though, he is a personality. Like if you listen to him and you watch him, you're like, oh, this guy's cool. And then you like, yeah, yeah. So that
So,
was a very missable song, just like the other.
so for
The only
me, yeah,
remix
the four tracks are very meh. Like,
I
meh.
had. Right? But they're listenable. Like they could be on the radio.
They're throwaways, and
They're
they're not
throwaways that could be
even
on the
that
radio.
good of throwaways to begin with.
Hey, they're throwaways that could be on the radio.
Here's all I'm saying: Drake, just don't feel yourself too much because that shit will start to get old.
They are gonna eat his shit up. I'm telling you right now. Like I know they're throwaways, but like the fake love song, people are gonna eat that shit
Yawn,
up.
yawn,
Hard.
yawn,
They're gonna eat it
yawn.
up.
That shit sounds
That's how
so
basic
generic and boring.
it does. It is generic, but so was Hotline Bling. That shit was
No, no,
pretty good.
Hotline Bling was. What else was that? Oh, that was like Hotline Bling.
What do you mean? What else? Drum did Cha
He
Cha
did. It's because Hotline Bling
before
was a
Hotline
whole
Bling.
remix of Cha Cha.
I know, but he did it before Hotline. But he said, "What
But
else
there's
is out
nothing
like
else
Hotline Bling?"
like
And
that.
Drum did it already.
But there was no
So
other
like,
song out there that was like drum song.
no, until
You
Hotline
can't.
Bling
You
came
can't.
out, it stole that thunder. But still, like,
Look, it shit was meh, and did not get me excited for this new mixtape, especially if these songs are on there.
bro,
But
like if this is how it's gonna go, I'm not sure if I even want to listen to it at this point.
I'm gonna listen. You're gonna
He
listen to
saved.
it.
No, honestly, the two birds with one stone.
But yeah, let's just talk about the only song of any consequence that he dropped out of these four was Two Birds and One Stone. And the only reason they were was of any consequence is because he decided to respond to two people in specific. One, Kid Cudi.
Yeah,
There's no question about that. And two
y'all
was
kind of.
Pusha T.
There's no question about that. And for those who don't know, we responded to these guys because A, Pusha T already dissed him and Lil Wayne on the track before, so they just had beef before. But then like him dissing um, Kid Cudi went on a recent Twitter rant about how like all these dudes are fake and like
Kid Cudi going through a lot, clearly. And
yeah. So he actually name
he
dropped
name
Drake
dropped
and
Drake
Kanye
and Kanye.
in Twitter. So Drake in I don't know if it was that song. Actually, I think it was in one of the other songs where he says I don't like respond on the internet or like on Twitter like I like he always does it on the track and shit like that. So,
I don't
alright.
know. The Kid Cudi line it was okay. The
It was
push,
okay.
the push line it was okay. But here's the thing.
It was kind of funny though when you thought about it. Like when he said it though, it kind of did make me laugh. I was like, what, don't you think though? Haven't you always just thought that though
About what?
about Pusha T though? Just like how heavy, like he talks like it's right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he already said this. Like, he loves trap rap. So, like, trap talk and talk about coke raps, basically. And that's what he raps about. But here's what I'm saying. Like, I hope this
Like
turns
Jake
into a
versus
full on back and
Joe
forth
Jazz.
because I think Pusha T will eat his shit alive.
He has to. Like that's the thing. Like Pusha T should have known. He does know. Like I'm expecting Pusha T.
I'm expecting a very fire response.
By this weekend. I'm expecting something Pusha T. Like for real. Don't make yourself.
Nah,
Don't.
he's definitely not.
Nah,
me.
because all Drake has to do is throw him in one more song, and then he'll meek Pusha T.
Nah, he's not Meek and Pusha T. I Have you heard? Did you hear the whole?
HGTV?
Yes.
Of course, of course.
So you gonna
And what
tell me
did
he
Drake do?
didn't? You gonna tell me he didn't get at Drake then?
He got at Drake, but the songs are completely different.
They are.
And that's the
But I
thing.
already touched on this
If
last time.
everybody, but
You
this is the
can't touch Drake
problem
right
with
now
people that
because he's a
goes at
pop
Drake.
artist.
He makes music
He's a pop
and he
artist.
talks about you.
He's a pop artist. This is why I said you
All they
can't go
have
at
to
him
do
like
though
that.
is follow the formula. They
But
just
at
don't.
but at the same time, the real hip hop heads like, yeah, push guy at him, and it
Okay,
was
but
just a
we're
little
talking
jab
about.
too.
But
Like
everybody knows
the
Lil
whole, if
B's
you
a
make a whole
popularity
song,
though.
if you go at a whole song,
The HGTV was vicious.
it
I
was a
was
little
shocked when
jab.
that came out. I was like, oh, he's going at him like that.
He's been going at Drake for a long time. That was just a little jab, man.
I know.
I hope this turns into a full on, back and forth, but it probably won't, as always.
It won't. But if it does, Pusha T should annihilate him. 'Cause-
We're gonna.
But I don't know if they're going to go there because I think he's going to be
There's
gone.
been a lot of. There's been a lot
How's
of
that
beefs.
going to happen right after Kanye's talking about working with? Like it's like what's going on in the good music camp right
People,
now?
man, people been feeling themselves lately. There's been a whole lot of beef. Well, fake or not, real or not, beef going on in rap where people are going at each other. But at the same time, I'm not mad because we're finally getting some real bars a little bit from people.
Right.
So at the same time, I'm not mad. But on the one hand, some of this shit is corny.
No, true.
Um, Other than that, what else you been listening to? I've been still listening to that Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap.
Yeah, I was listening to Travis.
It's just, his ear for fucking sound is just incredible.
It's dope. I wish Travis made the song before anyone knew who Young Thug was, so that Travis would be as famous as Young Thug. Because Travis has been doing this for longer. And
He's a way better
not as
artist. He
famous.
actually produces his stuff or has a
He
hand in a lot of
produces,
his sound.
He's a rich producer. He
He
doesn't have
has
to rap. He does not have to rap.
he's influenced so much of the sound, like current sound in hip hop. It's insane.
It's stupid.
Um, so
But
that
yeah, that's
I
why
think
I
that was
was
a dope
actually
album.
a little iffy about listening to his album. I was like, I don't know if I want to give him a chance because he's a producer. I gave him that Kanye treatment, like, nah, man, stick to the producer,
Nah,
don't rap. And then he came out like, here's my shit.
he's smart though. He's not. He don't try to like hit you with crazy bars and lyrics. Like he just makes a song that sounds good.
Yeah, he stays. Yeah, exactly. He's got a good flavor.
I've listened to that Isaiah Rashad,
Yeah, that album came out.
The Sun's Tirade.
The Sun's Tirade. It's dope.
You been bumming it?
Yeah, I was bumping that too. I mean, that you have to live with that album.
Yeah, I've been living with it for a while. It's been in heavy rotation.
You can't just do a listen and like think you got it. Like
My
that's got so much.
my one takeaway from him though is he raps a lot about nothing though.
He does. That was what's so annoying, and I was like trying not to compare him to Kendrick.
Like the music is great. Like a lot of the production on it is dope as fuck, and his flow is good on songs, but like trying to find exactly what he's talking about on a lot of songs is there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's no like he doesn't have any refrain. Like he doesn't have stuff that like makes me remember what song is what. I just am hearing.
I couldn't pull out one line he said in the whole album.
I
And I
can't
listened
either.
to it
I can't.
a lot
That's strange.
because I won't say he's not like a bad rapper. It's just he doesn't rap about anything. It's weird. It's
Right.
weird.
I mean, I've been bumping that Mick Jenkins a little bit more, honestly.
I've given it a few playthroughs. I have not gotten the whole way through.
There's a couple of tracks like Daniel's Bloom and what's that other song? Fall Through. I like them joints. He's got a music video for. I forgot the track. It's something like I Can't Breathe or something like that. But yeah, I've been bumping
I've
that.
been listening to Games 1992.
Yeah,
Um,
game. He had a hard drop. That was a nice drop. His
Finally got back to
albums,
just rapping. You know,
yeah,
he
and
just
they're
gave
not
you
just
some
even
bars.
hard beats. Like he gives you like some eras and like there's some nice samples in this album.
Yeah,
It's like the
I'm
game.
completely surprised he got like half of those songs cleared because
The production, yeah, because they're so
those are some
like
pretty
close to
prominent
the original.
samples.
Yeah, you're just like,
I was
whoa.
like, I
You,
have no idea how you got most of that done, but hey, he gives you some pretty hard bars in there for sure. Finally, it's just straight rapping, like no features. His first album where he doesn't have features. The only feature is a bonus track.
yeah, definitely.
Uh, I've been obviously bumping Gucci, get my ratchet on, get some Gucci Woptober.
Man, I haven't actually. I didn't give it a chance yet. I seen it came out though a few days ago. I just didn't watch
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, that shit is pretty hard.
I knew it. I knew it. I bet it is though. Gucci has. He knows what he's doing.
That shit's
There's
pretty
no
hard,
way.
and he's a fucking machine. He keeps growing on me,
He's a
man.
machine.
He
It's
keeps growing on me.
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
like, how are you doing it?
Because at first I did not like him when he first came out, and now it's
I
just
never
like, yo,
liked
this dude is he's
honestly.
fucking growing on me.
Wop. He's like sounding. How is he like? How is Fetty Wap like? Think he's like a goat? Like like what?
Who?
That's the guy. Fetty Wap thinks that. So like
Oh
Gucci,
yeah, yeah, he did say Gucci.
Gucci
Yeah,
Mane's
I know
his
you're talking
favorite
about. He said
rapper
Gucci
like of
though.
all time.
That's because Gucci Man has influenced like this whole new generation. Like literally, this whole new
Really?
generation of artists. It's insane.
Crazy too, because it's like Jeezy. Actually, shout out Jeezy. I think he just dropped a track.
He's got a new mixtape, Trapper Die 3, coming out. I think this week.
Okay, yeah. Everybody look for that. You know Jeezy be hitting them with bars. Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club were talking about how Jeezy's his favorite rapper. So
Other than
shout out
that,
to Jeezy.
um, you need to listen to Fantagram 3.
What?
Fantagram album
Fantagram 3?
3. Yes.
Mm,
I think it's because it's their third album, whatever. But you need to listen to that album.
okay.
It's been on repeat for me, and it's fire.
Mm. Alright.
Um, like the way they just another band, like they just blend all these
Yeah.
different genres to make their own sound, and it's pretty crazy. You gotta listen to it.
Right. Yeah. M.I.A. dropped her album a while ago, like a month or two ago.
Yeah, I haven't given it a full listen yet
That was pretty dope.
to give my opinion.
They said that she said she was gonna retire.
She did say it was her last album. Um, she's been hit or miss for me. She has some really, really dope stuff, and she has some, not so dope stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of her,
Oh, Solange. Oh, Beyonce's sister, Solange.
yeah, it's another album. You've heard I haven't heard the album.
Ooh, that's an album you should probably do a reaction to.
Yeah, I got a lot of reactions coming. You know that I have not given albums their proper time yet. So
I mean, there's so much music, like we said at the beginning. But it's
yeah,
like,
there's almost too much music. I have to stagger it out, to give it a proper listen. So typically a week or two after it actually comes out, I'll put them out. But other than that, you seen some of the music videos I rounded up?
nah. Oh yeah, I haven't seen all of them yet though. I haven't looked at them. There's some new stuff though that I didn't know about. So that's what I like about the video roundups.
I did the what was it? The Weekend, False Alarm. You see that video?
I didn't see the video. I heard the song.
The video's crazy. It's like a POV bank heist, like gone
Mm,
wrong, and
interesting.
it looks like a Hollywood damn near directed like quality production.
Yeah.
I don't know what it has to do with the actual song, but it's the video's dope. You have to see it.
Mm.
That video, what else? Absol just dropped a new video for his new song.
Oh, we did.
Huey New.
Oh, we dropped a video for you. You
He
know. Nice.
did. It's alright. The video's alright. Nothing
Yeah.
special. But Chance did How Great. Video for How Great.
Yeah.
And he shot it all on his iPhone.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I did. Fucking chance.
Like I love Chance, man. Just the fact that he just tries all his new different shit and isn't afraid to do it is like just refreshing as hell to see.
Yeah, no, for real. Chance is so creative. Like he's dope. Everything he does is dope.
Like I feel like he just started this kind of whole new wave of Chicago artists.
I mean, he's leading the pack for sure.
Um, I did the what's her name? You heard of Cammy? Or yeah, Cammy.
Mm-mm.
He just did a music video called Home Movies. He's from Chicago. He's from that new wave. Lance Skywalker from Chicago, part of that new wave.
Skywalker came out.
No Name, Telephone, part of that new wave. And it's like the complete music that's like complete opposite of the whole Chirac drill music that was coming out for those good 2 year, 3 year run they had.
Yeah. Mm. Interesting. Chicago's coming out with some heat.
They are a new wave, and he definitely started that off.
But yeah, I don't know what else is out there.
The other mixtape, ASAP Mob, did
ASAP
a little
Mob,
12-minute video.
I forgot about that. Yeah, a lot of new ASAP music. I'm trying to figure out because like a lot of their stuff is kind of so. But a lot of this stuff is so hyped that you just love it. But then there's like some songs that are just like, how did you go
This
from
this
it's
one
super
though
epic to like
yes,
that's so okay that I don't even want to hear it
there's a song called "Put That on My Set" at the end of this 12-minute video.
again.
That's fire. He uses a
Yeah,
sample from Dr. Dre that Dr. Dre used on the Chronic, and like
that's
they
the only
flip it.
song I know off of that.
Oh, and
That's
they
the only
flip it in
song I
like
have.
this amazing way. It's dope. And they have Skepta on there. The
Yeah, London,
yeah,
the
that
UK.
song is that song is hard. I'm not gonna lie. That song is very hard.
I haven't heard the other songs, so if it goes downhill from there, I might not listen to it.
Well, it comes at the end, so you'll hear the other song
Oh, okay,
before
I'm
that
gonna
one.
have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that
It's actually a dope little video. Like he does a little short film set in London, like with the typical ASAP little visual touches and flares. Plenty of blacks and grays and like trippy images and visuals and shit. So,
out.
but it's actually pretty dope. I think Rocky is actually pretty dope. Like when it comes to the visuals and stuff.
Yeah, he's good at that video shit for sure.
So you should definitely check that little short film out. Money Man is the Money Man slash Put That on My Set is the name. And Money Man is the hype track you were talking about, hype, mob
Yeah.
track.
Okay.
Which, if you're in the mood for it, but Put That on My Set is the real star. Anything else going on in music you want to talk about?
Nah, not that I can think of. Pretty much covered what was on the top of my list. I mean, Because you've done reactions, so make sure you guys check out the YouTube reaction Star has been putting out. See what he thought about Young Thug and all these other guys coming out, dropping new projects.
I've put out a lot of reactions recently, so and I have a lot more coming this week as well. A lot of big ones. Um, I got the game, Fantagram, Dave East, Bon Iver, uh, man, a lot. Lady Gaga, the new Lady Gaga. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm also doing video reactions on our YouTube to accompany a lot of these bigger pieces. So if you prefer your stuff in the visual form, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe to Living Life Fearless, where we give you new content every week, and you'll be put into our little weekly newsletter, so you get everything when we do it. So definitely subscribe to us if you like what we're doing. But that is it for Volume 3 of Musicphiles, and we will be back with some more.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. That's all for today. Keep living life fearless.
Peace.